Hi everybody, this is David with Cartoon Fortress. So grateful to have you here on the channel with me today. Today's video, I am excited to focus on one specific Criterion title. Now this is a new release and a newer film. This is just from last year, from 2019, and the great Martin Scorsese directed this. It stars Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. This is none other than The Irishman. Now this is a new release from Criterion. This just came out today and I'm really excited to have this in hand. I actually went in store to pick this one up and it looks really fantastic. As you can see here, we have some really nice painted artwork here on the cover and this digipack style packaging, and a lot of great extra features here. In fact, I'll go ahead and just show that. We will unbox this here too in a second, but a lot to unpack here. So this is from 2019 and carries a runtime of 209 minutes. Now I know this film has drawn a lot of attention, negative and positive, and people definitely seem to fall one way or the other on this one. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of middle ground on how people feel about this one, at least from conversations that I've seen on social media and just in general within the film community. I really enjoyed this film. It does carry a longer runtime of 209 minutes, and that's kind of been one of the ongoing jokes, is that it's a really long film. I mean, it's not a short film, but for someone who's used to watching film on a regular basis, it's just par for the course, really. You know, a 209 minute runtime really isn't unheard of. Anyways, I really enjoyed this film. I know that it's one that I'll come back to, you know, once a year or once every couple of years maybe. And I found it very engaging. I mean, it's very, you know, very dialogue heavy. It's not the fastest paced film, that's for sure, but I really like what Scorsese produced here. Now, we'll get this unboxed and I'll show you the inside. Now, based on kind of the weight of this set, I think we should have a pretty substantial booklet inside, which I'm always excited about. I love the essays and kind of reading up on the film after watching. It's just nice to have reading and then supplements on the disc to get to. And then of course we have our Criterion Collection sticker here with Scorsese's signature. And I'm excited to see the relationship between Netflix and Criterion continue. Obviously, Martin Scorsese is a big Criterion fan. We've got the World Cinema Project, and you know, he has multiple titles in the collection, films that he has directed, and so we have a more recent release of Scorsese shorts, and now we have The Irishman. And I'm just excited to see this relationship with Netflix and Criterion continue, and I'm excited to see what they come out with next. So we'll see here in the coming year in 2021 if we get any more Netflix announcements. I suspect that we will, because there's a couple of other titles that have been hinted at as far as just release with Criterion pending. So we'll see. But for now, we'll go ahead and get this set unboxed so that we can find or see what we have on the inside on this one. All right, so here is the package for Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. I'll go ahead and pull off the shrink wrap here so we can more fully enjoy this set. Now it depends on the type of set whether or not I keep the stickers with the director's signature. Usually with the digipacks I don't, but I might even add that one to the cover of the booklet or something like that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So we have some really, really nice cover art here. Again, this is a painted style. I just love that. You can see the texture of the canvas and really love that kind of an oil painting aesthetic here. All right, and there is the spine. There it is on the other side. And the back here. You can go ahead and read up on the film if you'd like to, and look over the special edition features as well. A lot to unpack here for sure, and I can't wait to do so. I've seen the film already, as mentioned, but I'm looking forward to watching it again and then kind of diving straight into the supplements afterwards. And this is a Region A release. That's something to make note of. Let's go ahead and pull this out. We'll go ahead and set that aside. All right, so great. So we get more wonderful looking painted artwork here. So there's Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and Mr. Al Pacino. So really cool artwork here. I heard you paint houses. As soon as you see the film, you'll know exactly what that means. So not actually too thick of a booklet. This is a multi-disc set, which I didn't. So that's where most of the heft is going to come from in terms of the weight of the actual set. But we do get a stapled booklet, which I always really like. And there's the back. And we'll go ahead and flip through this. So we have some cast information, credits, and then photos and essays. The Wages of Loyalty by Jeffrey O'Brien. All right, so we have that essay, and then About the Master, which it's always interesting to read up on those notes. And then on the back, we have this kind of newspaper article or a headline. All right, so there is disc 1. And disc 2. So there's nothing in terms of any artwork behind disc 2, which is kind of interesting that the artwork goes here and then just kind of stops and doesn't continue through. So that would have been nice if they would have continued that all the way through. But nonetheless, we have a very, very nice presentation here. And if we flip around, that is really awesome. All right, so yeah, really, really beautiful presentation here. And I'm not one that has to have the digipack style on every release. I don't wish for that. I like the standard packaging, and then of course we have a lot of box sets and different style packaging with the box sets. But when the digipacks are done right and they feature really nice artwork like this, it's a really great thing to behold, and I love the overall package that we have here from Criterion. So I think they've knocked this one out of the park. Great presentation, great film in my opinion, and I think this is a release that merits the $20 price tag that I paid, and even at a slightly higher price point, you know, even maybe $30 under regular price outside of the sale on Amazon or something like that. I think this merits that that kind of cost. But if you can get this during a sale, it's certainly worth $20 in my opinion. So really excited what we have here from Criterion with Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. All right, everybody, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come by the channel and watch this video. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really impressed with the work that Criterion Collection does on such a regular basis. They're turning out really quality transfers on these films, and a really interesting packaging and commissioned artwork, and I love the overall package that we get from Criterion on this release of The Irishman. Let me know in the comments down below if this is a title that you plan on picking up. If this is a film that you liked, did you dislike it? Let me know why. And we'll continue the conversation down there. Now, if you are new to this channel and you found this helpful or entertaining in any way, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. We talk film and film collecting here. So if that's something that you're into, I would love to have you as a part of this community. And also hit the like button and the bell icon. That will notify you when I upload videos in the future. And until next time, I'm your host David with Cartoon Fortress, and I hope you have an awesome movie-filled day.